Or the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, a beautiful Sunday of buttons that need to be checked. Chapters, sub button, all that good stuff down below. If you watched yesterday's video, you already know why I'm in this room. It's at the end of yesterday's video, so catch that if you can. And yeah, more updates to come. But anyway, we got some hot ass buttons that just kind of broke, I would say like last night. So we definitely got to talk about it today because we have possibly another video coming tonight. So either way, without further ado, let's get these hot ass buttons. Let's go. All right, first up for them, Blink Respawn, unfortunate malfunctions. Everybody's speaking up buttons that need to be checked. This one's hard to hear, man, because so far we've heard nothing but great things. We had hype-ass matches, even the exhibition match. We had a Good 8 Squad from Japan versus Bandits from the DR, so a lot of people hyped for that. Good 8 Squad ended up taking it at the end of the day. That was yesterday's video, I believe, if you guys wanted to check that out. Then we had Hype Day 1 tournaments, and then Hype Day 2. I covered some of that in yesterday's video as well. I was actually going to plan on covering the grand finals tonight, something like that, or I should say top 8. So far, I haven't seen any of the matches I wanted yet. Talking about Mena, Punkdagod. And turns out NuckleDu was there. I didn't think he was there, he's there. But anyway, check this out. Before we talk about all that hypeness, then we started getting people eliminated. But before that, we started getting complaints. There were people going to Twitter saying, yo, this setup is not working. There's tremendous lag, to the point where I'm not even coming back anymore. And it wasn't just one person, it was multiple pros that were speaking out like, this is one of the worst experiences I've ever had. So that's why I was saying it's hard to hear, because so far everything just seemed like it was hype as hell. Starting right here with Punkdagod saying, lost to Kusanagi, LOL, so laggy, he whiffed a level 2 and I couldn't punish it. Really fun tournament. Damn, he said he whiffed the level 2 and he still couldn't punish it. Well, Punk adds right here saying, out of the tournament, GG's to everybody, but I will not be coming back to this one. I love the DR community. They are all amazing and welcoming, but the setups is just not possible to play. So this is a different tone, right? Because we've seen Punk make this tweet before. Other people feel like he's just complaining because he was eliminated. A lot of the times too, it'll seem like some shots fired, but this time it's a different tone because he's actually saying, I love the DR community. Amazing, and they were super welcoming, but the setups are just not possible to play. So it seems like he's being a more like, I don't know, nicer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's being more genuine. Not just, hey, I'm gonna talk shit about you, you, and you. No, hey, I had a great time. It's just these setups ain't doing it, man. Continuing from there, though, I guess he was getting some backlash from that. Justin Wong actually posts right here saying, before people say Punk is complaining, just know that everybody is complaining about the same problem, LOL. Continuing on, we even have Problem X, fucking Problem X, saying really love the DR people, but the conditions for the tournament are just not suitable. The setups are all inconsistent. During my losers match, there was somebody taking pictures with the flash on right in my face. This is unacceptable to us players, or I'm sorry, this is unacceptable, I can't fucking talk. Oh my God. Okay, and at this time, I'd just like to take a brief intermission to say, I know what the fuck you're thinking right now. Hell, I made a whole video about it. All right, keep the shit. Keep the smart comments and all that shit. Let's just keep checking buttons. Anyway, okay, let's make fun of me later. Anyway, Problem X. He said there was somebody taking pictures with the flash on right in my face. This is unacceptable, and us players deserve better than that. That one almost has 700 likes. Ryan Hart underneath responds saying, you definitely shouldn't be needing to experience all that in a tournament. Very unfortunate. Then going on from there, I see Gustavo, aka 801 Strider, saying, how does Punk always get the dumbest motherfuckers on earth to start hating in his replies? All these haters having a combined double-digit IQ is something we gotta study. Then going deeper from there, I believe we have a JJ Gaming Box. He says, I can confirm that Punk is right. By default, on most setups that I played casuals on, fuck, I'm butchering this, man. I can confirm that Punk is right. By default, on most setups that I played casuals on, and my tourney one, VSync was on. None of my competitors even knew what VSync was. Thank you for visiting. Hopefully... I can confirm that Punk is right. By default, on most setups that I played casuals on, and my tourney one, VSync was on. None of my competitors even knew what VSync was. Thank you for visiting. Hopefully Blink will do better next time. So that's what's up. It sounds like it was the actual local talking on that one. Then we got Chris G. Chris G even weighing in. I didn't even know he was there until, what, I think earlier today. One of my matches, the PC was stuttering, sucks. He was competing in Street Fighter 6 and I believe in Fatal Fury. This is important. This is an important takeaway from Chris G because he actually, I'm not sure if he's still in for Street Fighter 6, but he fucking won. He literally won for Fatal Fury. So you got somebody that not only is still in the tournament, but actually won the damn thing, pretty much co-signing the same thing that everybody else is. Then we got Knuckle to the Do. Remember I was just saying in the last two videos, man, I wish Do was there, because if he ran into Kaba, that would be another grudge match. That would be some cool shit. Well, it looks like Do is there, and he's saying the same thing right here. Out of Blink Respawn, the Dominican Republic community is so amazing. Thank you, tagging, I believe, his sponsor, for their continued support. There needs to be a tournament standard for the CPT/EWC tournaments. I'm so tired of traveling just to play in horrible conditions, lag spikes. Below that, he adds, saying no player mid-match should have to feel bad for continue playing offense due to insane lag spikes. It ruins the flow of the match and decision making. Legit felt like I was playing Street Fighter V match, USA versus North Africa. Something needs to be done. Then I see Chakotay adding in as well, saying, I don't think I can remember a time where I have seen so many players complain about offline setups being bad for a game. I chose not to go to Blink because for some reason, the flight times were janky for me, but maybe this time it was a good sign. Then wrapping it up, I believe we have two more. We have Just a Kid, which obviously was there as well. He says, damn, I'm seeing more and more players drop combos than ever. This is wild. Setups are sus as fuck. And then we got Aliyun, which I don't believe he's there. But anyway, he says 2025 and we're still having the same problems as 2008. All right, so there you have it. Damn, like I said, this was a hard one, man. Because Blink, I feel like the DR, they've been on the map. I'm not even sure how long, but I know that Mena basically carried them on the back, right? Mena came out of nowhere, was a fucking force to be reckoned with. And he's still doing the damn thing. At any point, this man can win it all. He just won fucking, what, Evo Japan? Almost took it home for his team, you know, what was it, just yesterday or the day before by the time you're watching this video. They came a little short. But anyway, what the hell I'm trying to say is, Mena did so much for the fucking DR. Mena, I don't know if I've ever seen one player put his fucking whole country on his back like I have for Mena. Then you have Kaba and all his other homies that he brought up. Now they have their own fucking major. It's on the CPT. Brian F. even made a video saying like, holy shit, majors are starting to feel like majors again. Like, look at the lineup. I mean, look at the fucking names that were in the polls. It was like, holy shit, is this Evo? Like, everybody's at this motherfucker. So you got this excitement, you got this hype buildup. Then you start thinking like me, because I'm over here like wanting to see the grudge matches. Oh, what if Mena runs into Daigo? What if Punk runs into Mena? Do to Kaba, which by the way, I don't think any of them fucking matches happened yet. I gotta look back over some of the VODs, but right now I don't think so. But either way, like I say, I digress. What I'm trying to say is you have all this buildup, you see some of the matches and you're like, the crowd is always hype. I love how they like circle the stage and stuff. Like, it's hype. The DR is fucking hype. They do their introductions. I believe like their atmosphere is legit. They've done it before, right? And we've heard good things. And then this happens. The crazy thing is somebody said, let me see if I can find that tweet, because I actually read somewhere that somebody posted that they believed that this year was gonna be all PC, that they were like, I applaud, let me see, oh, right here, let me pull it up right here. They said, I applaud Blink Respawn for going PC. It's the right move, but it does highlight that the scene still doesn't understand how to set up PC. Staff needs to be trained on how to set up PC setups. Having a bare minimum universal PC setup guide for the FGC TOs to follow would be a good start. So that's important to know as well, because we've always had the argument that PS5 suck. They're bullshit, like we need the future needs to be PCs. But the other argument was it's too expensive and nobody knows how to do it. I've only been to one tournament. I was at Defend the North, and I've mentioned this before on Button Check. Arturo Sanchez was like the one to head it up, and it was the first all PC tournament. Now they had some hiccups, but it worked, and people were like, "Holy shit, this is the future! Like if we could do it here, if we had the right people in charge, we could do it fucking anywhere, and we could be set on the right path." Well, it basically, from what I understand, never happened again. PS5s were just easier to set up. But then Defend the North, not Defend the North, but Blink Respawn does it. If that's true, once again, I'm just going off of this message right here. If that is true, it's surprising because like, holy shit, you mean to tell me we had an all PC tournament in the DR and we still had this many complaints? So we have a lot further to go because obviously PCs are not the end all be all. But then obviously, hold up before you break your phone or anything. Others can make the argument saying, well, it's not just the PC. It's like this guy was saying, it needs to be set up properly. Because you can have the fucking PC in the building, but if it's not set up properly, you don't know what you're doing at the end of the day, it's still gonna give you some janky ass results. So anyway, long story longer, man. What I'm trying to say is, as of right now, the DR hasn't made a statement. I don't even know if they're aware of this. They're in the middle of all the action right now. I would imagine they might. I mean, because usually at TOs at the end of a tournament, you have to look back and see how did it go, what were the complaints, and if there's this many, I would think that somebody there, one of those pros, is bound to talk to them. It's bound to get back to them. It has to. It's too big not to. For them to be like, holy shit, we need to do better. And I would be hopeful that they will do better and it'll go back again, back to the DR because they bring the fucking hype. If anybody deserves a major, like, I would love for them to just keep doing what the hell they're doing because I really do feel like those people are down for the fucking FGC. They bring the fucking hype. They just need the setups to match the hype, and we all good, man. At the end of the day, this is what's happening. We'll see to stay tuned for Grand Finals and Street Fighter 6 and all that good stuff. But in the meantime, how y'all feeling? Let me know. And that was Butt Check family. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love. Today is Sunday. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, y'all. I'm gonna do my best to post a second video tonight to cover some more of the highlights. If another story comes up, we'll cover that. Worst case scenario, this will be the only video for the day. But either way, thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout out for everybody that was tagging me in the stories. And also, I do mean it, like straight up. I think the DR has an amazing environment. And the pros, if you paid attention, like they actually said the same shit. They all said, none of them were like, you know what, fuck this place, which we've seen in the past. They all said the DR community was great. They were super welcoming, loved it. But the setups were lacking to the point where some, like Punk, were saying, I can't come back here and do this. Even Knuckle Doo was like saying, I'm sick of traveling so far just to play on a setup like that. So I respect that. I respect on one hand, they can give the people their props, and on the other hand, be honest, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. And to be honest with y'all, if you don't already know, Button Check is homeless. My son number 2. Well, technically he's son number 1, but you know what I'm trying to say. He done moved back, and I don't have a studio no more. So I'm in this room, which is my bedroom. Oh yeah, y'all in the magic room now, baby. So give me a day or so, and I will find a place to set up in here with my pictures and stuff like that. But for now, you just see my bed. Here go my bed right here. Woo! This is it. Y'all wanted to see how I get down? Look, come on. Woo! That don't mean nothing. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is thank y'all for watching. It is Sunday. Have a good one. Hopefully I see you soon. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
It's Victor.
I'm really from Philly.
I'm really
from Philly. Don't get mixed. I know I'm in Orlando, fat cars, garages, but I'm from Philly.